Yeah.
What I want to explain, and this is going to be really good for Ken,
Yeah.
is the balance and counterbalance through the spine here.
Yeah.
But I want to explain, and you see it with the Arlie and stuff,
Yeah.
how the head can go below and above the pelvis. So right now, I'm just, there's everybody.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Chào cháu bác.
Hello.
Yeah.
Watch the balls.
Hi. Is she in the picture?
Yeah, that's Arlie. Arlie's now 18 months. She's been getting movement lessons since she was 2.5 months. Her movements are incredible. Really, to watch her. Matter of fact, she was just in a boat and she could stand and balance, and everyone was saying, how old is this child? How can she?
She's playing while the boat goes, like there's nothing going on.
I said, why didn't you videotape it? Where is everybody? It's Pika. Please have a chair.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah.
Đó, đừng là đừng là biết đến người.
Không lên.
So when I have the ball this way though, I can be working with the counterbalance from the pelvis to the shoulders, vice versa. But I'm just letting her get used to it first because like I said, my objective is to go up and down the spine. From when adults have spine issues to kids, and you can really see this with Ken, is the ability of just transferring, going forward, and then coming back. Now her movements are off a bit because she's pregnant. So with the pregnancy, it's changing the way movement works through her system because I'm working through her body and another body. Now even though that other body is probably the size of a tadpole at the moment, but it's still, she's creating a home for that. Now her, what? No, you can't have the orange ball. You have enough balls. That's mommy's ball.
Mine.
Go back đi bạn.
But when you have issues with tone, especially cerebral palsy, they're not used to this subtle transfer of weight. However, just because this is a class and I'm trying to demonstrate something doesn't mean I still don't have to prep her for it. Now, it could be, this is where I don't care. She could be responding this way because she's pregnant, but she could be responding this way because she didn't crawl as a baby, which I know she didn't do, so well, you crawl.
Just weird.
Yeah. Her hand was taped to her chest when she was an infant, so she didn't have two hands to crawl.
My husband didn't crawl at all.
Well, I don't know why you procreated with his family anyway. No.
Because we make cute babies.
Yeah. So right there, you can really feel with that twist in the back. Do you feel it? No offense, right now I should be able to move her pelvis enough to bring this knee in, and it's not happening yet. But it also could be that she's nervous for being on the ball, which I know she isn't, but I'm just saying, there are a lot of factors. This is why I don't like when I've never met a child before, or I hear it lots of times with physical therapy, where they just grab the kid and stick them on a ball or something. They're not even used to their own bodies, much less new surfaces. What?
Get too excited.
What is the matter? This is mommy's ball. Mommy's.
You want to come sit by me? You can sit by me.
Arlie also knows that, the camera's this way.
Con cắn da mặt cho con. Rồi.
But see, now that she's holding Arlie, her counterbalance is off. Now, I don't care, like I said, I just work around it. So now what I'm doing, finally, is starting to lift her pelvis. I'm trying to lift it above the spine. Except what I'm about to do is something I do more for the kids. But I can't because she's a big person, so I'm standing over you.
You can do anything you want to.
Oh, I know. I'm not hurting you. So if I was working with the kid more with their sides, what I'm looking to do is slowly bring her pelvis up and then bring it down. Now, people again, like I said, think I'm looking for a lift. Ball, yes. What I'm doing is I want the head to go down and the tush to come up. Right? Does that make sense? That I'm looking for this. But when she's doing that, she needs to come over to her hand. Now, your head's not down too long, is it?
No.
Okay, you let me know.
Can I get down?
No, she wants to crawl into you. Gordon used to do this at 5 o'clock every night. He'd go right headbutt into me. I'm like, it's closed. You can't go back in. But I think they know when you're pregnant. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And it didn't help that Dad was gone for a week. And then she had all our
So
attention.
see now that the rocking is more there? But I'm not looking again for that rocking. I'm looking for that subtle transfer. So now I'm going to try and do it from her shoulder, see if I can do it in standing position around Arlie.
Or put it on the floor. You wanna get down? Get the ball? Yay, ball!
Here,
Can I
you
have
can
a
be just
ball?
like Mommy.
Yay! Arlie's ball! Hi!
Oh
You're
my
okay.
goodness.
You're okay.
No, you can't stand on it.
Oh, what's that one?
Look at her problem solving. It's okay, it's okay. Let her figure it out.
That's incredible.
What?
From my shoulders, you can make my knees move.
That what?
From my shoulders, you can make my knees move.
Right. But see how I'm not, see how it's that transfer of weight? But right there, it's still a problem for you. See how you don't want to go on your knees? There we go. Feel the difference now? Now, there we go. See how by adding that rotation now, seeing that pre-crawl, but working on it backwards. And that's why babies start going backwards first before they go into a forwards crawl. There we go. So now I'm going to go back to her tush. Now see how I can just bring her up.
She had a new soup.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, she loves shoes. She's a girl. Now that's awkward. But that's different. Feel the difference for where your hand was injured?
Uh-huh.
Feel here? See how her pelvis doesn't know how to rotate over to the knee. See the difference? Does that make sense? See here?
Yeah.
See, it stops and she almost falls. She startles. So here, just gonna rotate into the knee. That's it. Do the same over here, rotating into the knee. And I'm just gonna see if that made a difference. Much better. But see too how she's transferring over from knee to knee now. And then from the head and then back. See how it's much more fluid, that transfer. I don't want to do more than that because your
That's
head's
fine.
been upside down.
Hi. You want me to come play with you?
No, she wants the ball.
Arlie, look it.
Now with this one, I'm basically going to do the same thing for all of you guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay? But I want you to be comfortable. Now this, okay, so for his lesson, I'll do all in standing, just to show the difference, right? So he's a little bit longer, so no. So I can just to show you, see how lifting your foot through here is heavy, right?
Yeah.
Just to show you the beginning. See how this is heavy, okay? Now see, coming over to the elbows, your system's confused, and then coming back. So even if I stand up here, just to start off with, see how this is difficult? Do you feel that?
Yeah.
Okay, now I start. So since I've tried back and forth, now you can argue with me, physics, he's not on his knees, all of this. He's on a ball. I should be able to take this ball and roll him.
Oh,
But he can't.
Yeah.
So, now you can see with him in this position too, he has a nice little curvature of the lower spine. See how he's up on this side, he's lower on this side?
Okay.
Now it could be because this knee is out longer, but it also could be just the way his back is shaped.
Shoes.
So what I'm going to work on first is that counter through the back from side to side, but when I mean that, it's still with a rotation. So feel the difference if I just go side to side. Feel the difference? Between if I go with the rotation. See how I'm asking your elbow to start twisting. Now if I wanted to speed that up, all I have to do is come right here to his elbow and just ask him to just and see already just that little bit of difference. But now I'm going to rotate the other way. So I'm going up through his left shoulder into the right elbow. So now my rotation is going clockwise. So this is counterclockwise, and this is clockwise. But from that now, I can start bringing back from his right elbow. So see how I'm lifting and churning that pelvis, but I'm elongating, see the extension through the spine. Heine, you comfortable? Go. See, now the movement, at least going over to the shoulder. But if I came this way, you don't have to move the way. If I came this way, do you feel the difference? Feel the difference? So going along the rib cages over here. This is a prime example of working with cerebral palsy. When you're putting a person in a position that they're not used to, they're going to have muscle contractions that they're not used to having. You know, everyone's used to sitting, but not many adults sit and practice going over a ball. Let me know if your head's been hanging too long. Does she need a toy or something? Are you okay? Do you just want to be on the table? Is that the problem? That's it.
Yeah.
Was that a surprise?
Yes.
But now if I did this side, do you see how the system's not responding?
Yeah.
He's still kind of, I don't know, like a dead fish. But here, see how the knee wants to turn. So now that I at least have this, now I'll go up here and stand. Again, because if I was working with a kid, I would be in this position. So now, two, I'm not here, I'm here. I'm looking for my own counterbalance and his weight. So now feel just that elongation of the spine. I'm hanging out, he's not used to this. And then I'm gonna come back here. Don't get me wrong, this is where my age is showing, and this isn't particularly, quote, easy. If I had to do this for 8 hours straight, I'd be a little pooped. So now I'm going to counter over to the left knee, and then over to the right. Now I can move back. Feel the difference. Do you feel that transfer of weight? Does that make sense? And then slowly coming back. Now he's not used to his belly hanging in this position. This is why I stall. Especially if it was cerebral palsy, the tendency would be more to be here versus allowing that back to settle and then coming through. And now I can rotate that. Right there, see it's stuck. See if I come around, tush comes around, and right there I can't go over the knee. But here, feel the difference?
Yes, I feel it.
Can you see it?
Yeah. I
The
can see.
right, easy.
Right. So I'm gonna go where the right is. I'm right here. See how I'm in standing for him. This is where I've been doing with Ken.
Yeah.
Do the, and see I can come in here.
Yeah.
See how my leg is around you.
Yeah.
Coming around there.
Yeah.
But feel standing here. Feel the difference
Mm.
between here.
Mm.
See how this is much more of a connection? This is like, I'm not
I
sure.
don't want to move.
Right.
Arnie,
Yeah.
get the ball. You go get the ball. You go get the ball.
There we go. Rotating that femur. Coming back to the right where he likes it.
Yeah.
And now, still. So right here, again, my knee is against him, my body is against. There we go, where the hip joint can roll. And let it
Yeah, see if I have it.
Do you see how you're more naturally now wanting to come up to your hands?
Yeah.
But do you see how that transfers there, that you're not bearing weight? Do you feel how light you are right now in your hands? Does that make sense? Do you feel light?
Yeah. On the right hand.
Yeah. But see on the left, you see how stuck your pelvis is? But feel here. See how the knee wants to come up. Do you see that? See how his right knee doesn't want to come up?
Yeah.
Because the right hand, he does not know how to transfer his weight onto his left side. But here, see, he's got his weight transferred. So now the knee, right? So now this knee, the left knee wants to come up.
Yeah.
Does that make sense to what I'm doing with your son?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
And I know that why Kian likes you.
So walk around. But do you see
Mommy,
though?
get your feet.
For me to just go here
Yeah.
and say, oh, the left foot, right,
Can I
that's
have
way
my
too
phone?
much.
Yeah.
You see how I slowly had to let you go
One
from
more.
forward to back and transfer that weight. What does she want, another toy?
Oh, she wants my phone.
Oh,
But she gets mad at every minute.
yeah.
Do you want to row?
So, but at
Gently
one point, you can transfer, see? And that transfer was no big deal. But on this side, you know, I'm reversing it, but on this side it was like, I can't, I'm not, because you weren't standing.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm trying to show you, what I've been working with. So once I can stand, then I can turn her, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm totally supported. But if I can't stand, I'm gonna go into a fall and start, you know what I mean? And now I'm back to square one.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do. Now, is this comfortable for you? Why don't you get up a little bit and put it more towards your belly? Okay. I want you to feel your head a little bit lower. Okay. Because that's what we're doing with Pika.
I think it's very proud of me.
What?
I can turn this off.
That's not comfortable for you?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So a little bit different. Where am I? Okay. So with your daughter, her head wants to go down, right?
Yeah.
So what I'm looking to do here is that upper spine to come over to the elbows. See, when the head is like this, right?
Yeah.
It is, see how difficult it is to transfer from the beginning, from elbow to elbow, versus if the head is here. Feel the difference? Can you see the difference? How the head can sway like a pendulum. But also, with the shoulder girdles, I can go down and hang my spine in between my shoulders or bring it up.
Okay.
That's what a baby should do, because that's crawling. Most adults, it starts getting very fixed. Too much cell phones, computers. There we go. So I'm just here in the neck. Again, that transfer. So it's not that I'm pulling the neck. I'm on your opposite side from me. I'm not, see, if I was here, feel the movement.
No.
And if I'm on the other side of the spine, see the movement. See, because I'm looking for that transfer of the weight, going from this elbow to this elbow. But now I can do the same thing back here. I'm going to come here to the pelvis.
Yeah.
Now this is where it's different. You're an adult. I can't stick my hand in here to grab the femur,
Yeah.
but you can do that with Pika.
Okay.
Okay? But I have to do more creative. But see, you can really feel where that leg is stuck. Here is better.
Yeah. Yes.
But here on the back, see how it's like tuning a piano? Can you see that here? So here, I can't really twist. But here, much better. Just a half an inch. Do you feel the difference? Here is much better. What? Am I working on mommy? Yes. But now it's getting better in the lower. But see, it's just like tuning the piano. I start here, and I just go down the wavelength. That's what a spine should be.
Yeah.
That spine should be nice and supple. So now I'm going to come underneath here. This is what I do with the kids. I come underneath, right?
Yeah.
But I'm going to have my hand here. And see how my hand is into your lower back. Feel the difference if it wasn't. See how there's no counter. I'm just doing a lift.
Okay.
Feel the difference?
Yeah.
And come back down. Now with this movement, I am going to use a bit more pressure than just doing this. Because I have to lift, there we go, the body. this lift you have to be careful with because I don't want to hit the neck because then you get the gag reflex. So you have to sort of scoop underneath. And I'm around the shoulder and I'm going to pull. There we go, and rotate. But guess what? This is now lift for an object. See how that movement is the beginning of to be here on all fours and to lift. Now do that. So lift without me. Well, you can lift over here. It's easier, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now do the other arm. Yeah. Do you feel the difference?
Just a.
Do you feel how you're not on the elbow? To stand. See how you're standing more on the elbow? Do you feel that?
Yeah, I can.
You should feel that this arm is a bit more on a stand than this arm. See how this is?
The right arm not moving, the weight
Right.
not on the right arm.
Yeah.
Here, when she lifts this arm, she's through the spine. The weight is through the spine.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, it starts to. But see, that's where kids are. If you can go and oh, my arm hurts. Babies, no. If it hurts or if it's difficult, over.
Làm cái này được không?
Không phải cái trọng lực đây không có dồn vào cái cùi chỏ.
Đúng rồi.
Còn bên đây á là khi mà em đi người trọng lực dồn vào cái cùi chỏ. Lúc nãy là trọng lực dồn vào cột sống. Cho nên là dễ bị chặt cái lưng.
So even though I'm still twisting this shoulder, my intention is the elbow on this side. So see? Over to the elbow. Now here, here, feel the difference going to the elbow. But right here, it's difficult. So now I'll do the opposite. Same thing, through the elbow. My intention is the right side, this elbow. And now I'll see if that is better. What I need to do here is the neck. There we go.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, I see.
that's it. See when the neck is freer? But see now with what I'm doing is very similar that I do with Pika. See how I press down in the back and lift the head up. And then come back down. See how I'm not holding your head. I'm not doing this. See if I do that, see how your muscles tense?
Okay.
But here, see how it's just that counter. So just from that little bit. So now look at your shoulder just totally released.
So.
Yeah, see that? So now look for, reach for an object here. So try and touch my hand,
Cái tay.
right?
Okay.
Okay, now do the other side.
Với lại
Được không?
tay nó
Nó
mới
chịu
xuống
lực
cùi
được.
chỏ.
Chịu lực.
Is that starting to make sense? So now, I'm gonna come back here, sorry for my tush. But see coming up over to this elbow versus this elbow. See how you're stuck?
Yeah.
But see here, you're
Yes.
starting to roll. You feel that?
Đây này, nó như
So
thế.
now I am gonna do a bit more invasive. I'm gonna go around the leg, over to the elbow, and come back down.
Nè.
Dồn cho mạnh chạy.
So lift this leg like you just did. Okay. Now do the other leg. Yeah. Do you see how it's here? See how it's muscle? Do it again for this leg. No, the other leg. See how that's a muscle in the glutes. Do you feel that?
Yes.
Feel how this transfers. A leg will go here and transfer to your elbow. Does that make sense?
Yes. Okay.
Okay. I need to turn the air down a little bit because I'm done. No, don't get up. I'm not done. I'm just sweating. I'm working harder than usual. Yeah, feel it that way too. Now do this leg over. Feel the difference? Do you see how she can transfer her weight from the elbow over to this leg going over to, but now here, See how it's very difficult, even the rotation. Can you see it?
Tức là nó cứng. Bên này thì nó giống như là nhẹ.
So now from that, because she's played with it, I can rotate the knee here, come here, and rotate.
I can do this like from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see me do it all the time with her. It's just that you're bigger, so I have to get
Yeah.
like this, but that's where you see me over her waist. But notice here, see I'm the same. I'm down to you. I'm not down here doing this. Feel the
Okay.
difference. See, this is a lift,
Yeah.
and this is heavy. I get here. See, this is a transfer. Does that make more sense?
Yes.
See how I take this and I transfer it over to the knee. This is a lift.
Yeah.
Does that make more sense with the touch?
Yes.
So now, lift this leg, and now, yeah,
Em có thể vũ công.
now, yeah. And now do the other leg. Do you see how she has to even concentrate with the eyes, how the eyes change? So do the other leg, do this leg. See the change in the face. She doesn't have to concentrate. But now do this, the other leg. See the difference in the face, just alone
Yeah.
with the eyes. Do you see that? That she's like, you're trying to figure it out. Yeah. So now,
Bên này nhìn rõ.
so yeah, now do this leg and think of see how your eyes are happy? And here, see how you have worried eyes. Does that make sense?
Oh.
Thinking.
Yeah, you're thinking.
How
Do you see that?
how to make this?
No, but can you imagine going up the stairs and you're going, you know what I mean? Where you have to think versus I can go up here and look at you and put my foot up. But a kid with the CP and stuff has to go, how? You know what I mean? The system reacts so much more for the movement because they can't transfer the weight. They're doing the muscles and they have to lift. The more the muscles work, the more the eyes work. So now I'm just going to come in here and twist. See, I can't do it.
Yeah.
Do you see how I have to stop? Because that's not even there. This is a force. Do you feel that?
Yes.
Okay. So now I'm going to come up here, Arlen, and just feel coming. That's it. Up and down is what people see. But just think how, again, it transfers from the head to the tush. Right? Now, make your eyes like Pika. Put them to the side. Right? Just do the eyes. See? I can't transfer. Fix the eyes, relax. See? No, make the eyes okay.
Okay.
See the difference?
Yeah. So the eye improve, the movement improves.
Right.
I like it.
So now from that quickie, now see the difference, how I can get in here and start lifting. Feel the difference now?
Yeah.
That's how you can quickly transfer a lesson from the right side to the left. So now her knee is more up here. Now I can come back here and work and put her knee here.
Okay.
You feel? That's a difference. How to get, like when I do with Pika's arm, I don't sit there and force.
Yeah.
I look to get her on her one side so I can move the other.
Oh.
So now I can go forward and I can go backwards. But see now how your knees are more available.
Yeah.
But here, so just feel that.
Yeah. feel the energy
Yeah.
on floor.
But now get up on your hands and just feel that. Now go side to transfer. No, that's not a stand. I can't stand in that position. Okay, so bring your hands here, okay? And just feel that. But now feel this
Yeah.
and that. See how you have, it's more like a bridge. Put your hands here. Feel the difference? See how that's much harder? See how you're gonna fall? And your muscles work to save you, because that's not standing. You can do it. Feel the difference?
Okay.
See how your weight can transfer here? You have to protect yourself.
Yeah. Just in our body.
But just like I'm showing you, I have to do the same with Pika and stuff. I have to show the body the difference. I can't just tell the brain this is right.
Yeah.
They have to know that that's wrong.
Just load the
Right.
set.
So now fist your hand. Fist. No, just leave this flat. This. Yeah. So now do that. Can't even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. So now walk away, round and feel that.
Cũng hay dùng nó vậy.
Did you guys notice a difference when you walked?
Yes.
When you walked, can you feel the difference with walking? So walk and see if you feel a difference.
Nhẹ.
Yeah. Now here, with this hand, go lean down and pick up the ball. Okay? And now, feel. Okay? And now, do your eyes. Just cross-eyed. Whatever, just make your eyes angry.
Strain or
Yeah.
gồng
And now pick up the ball.
A difficult lesson. I can't do it.
No, but
We try like this.
the more you understand how your muscles and your system functions,
Okay.
the more you can help her. It's not about touching the right spot. It's about learning how to make the movement more efficient.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now, how am I going to use this move? I don't know. But at least now I can turn around, let's say, and do this, or I can do this, or I can do this. But if I strain my eyes, you know what I mean? My sense of awareness is off. But you know, I have to almost feel
Yeah.
where I'm going instead of just knowing where I am, where I can look at you. And that's driving a
Yeah.
car. So a person who has back pain and they're trying to drive a car, it's the same thing. They're going, oh, my back hurts, and they're like trying to drive a car, and now they're just making the problem worse.
So excuse me. So what you face, what you say is the vision will coordinate with your movement.
Yes.
That's what you say.
Yes. Yes. The body works as a system.
Okay. So whole thing, right?
It's a whole thing. So I get it that if you have a vision problem like cataracts, you need the doctors. But at the same time, when you have a cataract situation, it's going to affect the way your body is.
What you mean is more or less, your cataract will affect your movement.
Right, but that's where you need someone like me to come in and say, it's okay that you have cataracts, you can still move. But the second you wake up from bed and you can't see suddenly because of the pressure of your
Right.
cataracts, your brain goes into a very protective mode.
Oh.
So that's what cerebral palsy is. It's not that she has cerebral palsy, her brain's in a very protective mode. So she's going, don't
Maybe-
fall, don't, and I have to go in there and show her, what about doing it a little bit this, what about doing a little bit there? So here, do you want
That's
to?
what affect her movement.
Right, but I want them to appreciate, because everybody sees the muscles, you have to fix the muscle. My thing is you have to work with the whole body.
Makes sense.
Like I was saying, if you just a bad back, it's going to affect the way you do everything else. Now is this ball comfortable for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So now he went right into a crawl mode, and I'm going to use it. Everybody else laid with their knees straight. He went right into a crawl. So now I'm going to go more here. So I'm just going to be rotating onto his left knee. So it's just a clockwise movement. Ah, right there. You feel it?
Yeah.
So feel here, the movement's
More heavy.
easier though. But right here, stops.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to go behind. So very small movement. This is my Iron Man.
Yeah.
Too much movies, my Iron Man. But it's almost like I'm opening a safe. So I'm right on his sacrum. But even though, again, it looks like I'm touching him here, my objective is him going to the right knee and then to the left knee. But right now I'm just starting with the left knee. Yeah, you can adjust the camera, feel free, or you can make it higher. I don't know, whichever. Ah, feel how hard it is for me to go forward on the left knee. So now I'm going to come around here. By the way, if I've never worked on you before, I wouldn't be doing this. This is more the lessons for the children, so I just don't want you to think that. And now here, I'm going to go in. That's it. So see how I'm asking the hip to work more? That's it, to go over to the knee. Does that make more sense?
Yeah.
And this is if you watch Arlie, she's brilliant at the way her hips move. I hope she's not throwing out your money, but she's...
No.
So feel the difference right now from this. Can you feel the difference?
Yes.
Right knee versus left knee.
Yeah, the way bear on the left.
Right. Yeah, here it's... See, also, the hip is farther than the knee.
Yeah.
Whereas here, it's almost perpendicular,
Oh.
like a table leg. So now, again, my concentration's still on the left knee, even though I'm going the opposite direction. I'm rotating the hip out, but I'm pressing down through the leg, off the trochanter, into the left knee. Don't get me wrong, he's still presenting weight onto the right knee. And now I'm going to go back. Ah, right there. Feel it? See how you want to sway like a boat? But right there and then here. See how it stops right here? So now I'm going to do the same thing, stand up, but I'm going to be working here. But more like a boat. So I'm going to lift him. See if I can do this. Somehow I need to lift him. There we go. And I'm going to just sway his body. See how I have to counter? I'm pulling his knee off the ground in a sense. I'm countering. There we go. See? But here, no. See how the leg is heavy?
Yeah.
But feel how that's it. I'm going to leave that alone for a second because her back's rising. Let the belly down. Let the belly down. That's it. That's it. Transferring the weight to the upper chest cavity.
Yeah.
And then back into the back. And then back into the chest. There you go. And then back into the back.
It's the lower back, right?
It's the lower back, but I'm rotating it down. But see how you're starting to present over to the chest.
Yeah.
Come on in, guys. Watch the balls.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to go here. Look at the difference now. See how the chest knows where it is? And it's still on the ground, on the ball. You see that?
Yeah.
But here, look at the chest.
No.
Yeah.
This fall.
Right. But notice how the chest is on the ball.
Yeah.
See how I can pull that extension?
Yeah.
But here, feel the difference.
The weight on the this
Is
chest.
more, yeah,
Yeah.
but it's not balanced throughout.
Yeah. But when you turn it this side, I feel the weight on my knee.
Right. Now feel, there we go. See how that's a fall? And that sticks. Fall. But here, even if I go all the way over, see how you're rolling on your knee? You're falling down. I got you, sorry. But you feel the difference?
Yeah.
Looks like the same movement from side to side. But see how you're rolling on the knee? So I'll quickly explain. There's a difference. Okay, with this ball. See what I'm doing is rolling onto the knee versus that top. So on the right side you do this. On the left side you do that. So feel the difference. Put your hand out. Top. Rolling down. Feel the difference?
Yeah, it's strength.
It looks like the same movement on video, but see how I can transfer now in all different directions versus this.
This is the end staple.
Right. But now feel that in your knee. So feel the difference into the knee. Now I can push in. Feel the difference as I push. I can push. Feel that?
Okay.
Just like the ball. But here, see? You feel the instability?
Yeah.
But here, your knee automatically wants to. So I can come back here again, just like driving the car now. Grabbing the hips and transferring it. There we go. So now I can come here to this foot. See the difference? See how? Versus here. So going forward and then pull back. But see now the way I've transferred him with his knees, I can slowly start to bring and transfer back here. Transfer over to the left. And then transfer over to the right. See the difference? He's gonna fall. I have to be here to keep him successful to work versus here where I can start bringing him up. Does that make sense?
Yeah, got it. So when I close my eye and feel better instead of looking everywhere.
Well, because again, you can feel that transfer
Yeah.
versus, oh, I'm getting up on my knees, getting back. That's why I don't use my eyes.
Okay.
Same thing for me with my touch. I could have done this whole thing, well, actually the whole thing, I was looking at them. I wasn't looking at your butt.
Okay.
So, but for me to sit there and I close my eyes, do you see how I can rotate? And see, now see here, the difference of going to the right pelvis over to the left. See the difference? How I can, so now I can come around still with my eyes closed, just like this, take your face and go over to the knee, right? But yet if I go to the right side, see, you're stuck. There's no pronation in the face, do you feel that?
Yes.
And then coming back down, and here, see the difference?
Yeah, I feel the weight.
Right. Also, I can take your face now, still with my eyes closed, come down here with your hands, and see how I know where you're at? And I can still work. And move you around. And that's all with my eyes closed, but you can feel that in my touch.
Yes.
So,
So when you test it, but only feeling it on my leg, it's not on my face. I feel the weight transfer.
I should be a part of you,
Yeah.
not going, okay. If I do that, look at the difference. You just grabbed your abs. But if I go like this, see the difference? Then it's like a magnet. It's a little bit hard with Pico,
Yeah.
but you can come in just like this, see, and then work here and bring the head up. Versus, see? See how confused that is?
Yeah.
And that's a force. And that's when she's just gonna go,
Got it.
no, but for anyway, it doesn't even look nice.
Yeah.
But you can look at a lot of therapies, and that's what they're doing.
Yeah, they
go-
usually do like that.
But nobody teaches touch, so it's not their fault.
Yeah.
You know. Now, does squatting feel different?
Yeah.
So now squat down. Rotate. No, just stay in squat, and then rotate to the left foot. Like if there was a like here, same thing. Rotate around. So with your right hand, pick up the ball. Right. Okay. Yeah. Now feel. See how you're gonna fall. Yeah. So to be in this position as a kid and to start doing these kind of things. Do you know what I mean? If they have to think. Now I have to think because that's where my knee's messed up. So my knee wants to come here because the way I'm misformed. So it is not, see how my knee still wants to go forward and not rotate around. So neither my foot has to work harder now or my hip.
Ok.
But I know at least what I'm working with so I can do that. Most people don't know what they're working with. So they don't know how to adjust.
Ok.
And also, I've worked with so many different conditions that I have such a vocabulary that I know how I'm going to get a different response from cerebral palsy versus muscular sclerosis or dystrophy or traumatic brain injury and this, that, and the other. Or if someone has cancer.